Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, coming to you from our digital desk. We've been bringing you breaking news on a house fire on the west side since about 11 o'clock, 11:30 this morning. And we heard the amazing story of a 16-year-old who jumped into action when he heard a neighbor screaming because their home was on fire. We now have the dramatic rescue video. We're going to show you the video, and then we'll let you hear from the 16-year-old himself. This was the fire. It happened on the 130 block of Sacramento Avenue. This is on the west side of Cleveland. It's considered the Jefferson neighborhood. And in fact, if you know where Garfield Elementary School is in Jefferson, that's where this is located now. This is the aftermath, obviously, as firefighters were there putting out the flames, doing what they could to salvage what's left of that home. But as our reporter Harry Boomer was standing there, he met the 16-year-old and his father, who jumped into action. I'm going to take the banner down. You can see the smoke starting to pour from that home. There is the 16-year-old who said he grabbed his dad's ladder from the backyard and quickly took it across the street. You'll hear from him in his own words, and you're starting to see flashes of those flames. On that roof right now is a mom and her 10-month-old and a 7-year-old. Now, there was a 12-year-old who had already jumped off that roof, but the mom stayed up there with her 7-year-old and her 10-month-old. That's when the 16-year-old came over, and you're going to see him climb up to the top of that roof, the porch roof, and look at the smoke as it starts to pour out. And that smoke can flash over at any time and become a major amount of flames. You can see the flames shooting out of the left side of the house. There it looks like the 10-month-old that the kid, the 16-year-old, is rescuing. He has the baby, the toddler, in his arms. Here comes the 7-year-old in green there. He's going to walk himself down, but 16-year-old right back up that ladder to help guide that 7-year-old down the ladder. And then here comes mom as she gets to safety. Now, the 12-year-old had already jumped off the roof and was safe, but it was really the work of that 16-year-old with the ladder that just some incredible moments here as the flames grow larger and larger, the smoke filling that entire second floor, the black smoke that eventually ends up destroying that home. Just an incredible moment from such a young man taking the ladder down there, but we got a chance to catch up with his dad. You'll hear from him. His father is Matt Stamper, and then you'll hear from Tyler Sauda. He's the 16-year-old there you see with the ladder. What an incredible job of rescuing that family off the top of that roof. Take a listen to what is clearly an extremely proud father of this 16-year-old, and really the circumstance that Tyler was home at the time. Take a listen.
Tell me what you saw and what you know.
Well, I didn't hear nothing. I was at work, and my son had called me after the fact and said, hey, I just used your ladder. There was a house on fire, and I just saved some kids and their mother, got them down off the roof, and I couldn't believe it. So I rushed here. When I got here, they had told me the story about what he did. He could probably explain it a lot better because he was here in person.
Tell me what you saw, what you did. You're a hero today.
I was in my house. I heard screaming. And I seen a kid on top of the roof. The house was on fire. So I took a ladder, ran over, put the ladder up, grabbed the 4 kids, and helped the mom down the ladder, and then took the ladder down.
That's a very brave thing to do.
I guess.
Yeah. So what do you think about doing that, being in the right place at the right time?
Yeah, right place, right time, right. I don't know.
Did you know the family at all?
No. I have no clue there.
How long did it take you to get them out of there, or to get them down?
Like 40 seconds, maybe like a minute, tops.
Yeah. Again, thank you for what you did, man. When you first saw the smoke and the house on fire, what did you think?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I just took the ladder and ran.
Did what he had to do, man. That's what surprised me about him, man. Yeah, he just jumped into action, no questions asked. He risked his life to save the others. It just shows you, like, he valued other people's life more than his own at the time, just to try to do what he needed to do. He knew what needed to be done, and he did it, and I'm so proud of this boy.
Well, he had to get it from somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I mean. I taught him right. But it's his own. Like, he did it. He was here. I wasn't. His crazy thing is I was supposed to take him to work with me today, and I was like, nah, I don't really need you. You know, you worked with me yesterday. Take the day off, and, like, everything happens for a reason. God is good. And he was at the right place at the right time. Heard the screams, and no questions asked. Knew what to do. Jumped into action like he does it for a living. So they told him, you know, keep a good record. In 2 years, he could be a fire department or fireman.
Just an incredible story, and a proud father. Watching the video here again, that 16-year-old struggling a little bit. That's a very large ladder. I think any of us would struggle a little bit, but how selfless. And you see those flashes on the other side of that home as it's on fire. Not quite sure what that is, if those are maybe electrical arcs that you see, just adding to the seriousness of that situation. A couple of other neighbors helping get that ladder up to the top of that roof. And again, keep in mind that a 12-year-old had already jumped off that roof, but that mother had to stay up there with her 10-month-old and a 7-year-old waiting to be rescued. And there goes Tyler up the ladder. She hands him the 10-month-old. Tyler just springing into action like he had done this before. And it's just incredible, the safety and the fear factor and the smoke. And you start to see even more flames coming out of the left side of that home. But he's not done yet. He's got to go back up and help that 7-year-old in green there. Has to help him, guide him down the ladder, and then mom coming down to safety. Just some incredible video. We'll make sure we want to give credit to Ashley Caraballo, who gave us this video. It looks like it might be a Ring camera on a home nearby, but just an incredible situation. And that kid is absolutely 100% a hero. The smoke is you're going to see it. It's going to start to get really thick. Had to be starting to get hot with the flames now ripping through that room right behind where they were waiting. And that kid just does an incredible, incredible job. Wanted to bring you that video because we just got it in. And a big thanks to that Tyler Sauda. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, as he did an incredible, incredible job today. And his father, Matt, couldn't have been more proud, even getting choked up. And what about that circumstance? Was thinking about taking him to work today, gave him the day off so that he was in the right place at the right time to help make that rescue. We're going to have a complete wrap-up on this story coming up on our 3.5 hours of news and First Alert weather when it starts at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. Until then, I'm Dan DeRosa with 19 News. Have a great day.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CT